Hello, welcome to my channel. We're just going to get another general message from Spirit and see what comes out today. Thank you everyone who subscribed to the channel, liked and commented the videos. I appreciate you guys so much, and we'll jump right in. I hope everyone is doing amazing and having a great day. Strength. The Hierophant, the Two of Wands, and Death. The World in reverse. The Four of Wands. The Page of Wands. The King of Cups. The Two of Swords. And the Five of Pentacles in reverse. So it feels like you were in here's the Queen of Cups. It feels like you were kind of in like a holding pattern. It feels like, it feels like a past cycle that kept like feeling like it was blocking you from moving forward. Like things would keep coming up that you would have to, it feels like revisit. Like it feels like you have healed from this past pattern, but it also feels like things keep coming up to like rear their ugly head, right? Like triggering you into feeling that like you haven't completely healed, even though you have. It feels like so these feel like dual energies. It feels like parallel timelines for like two separate people, right? It feels like a very much mirroring situation. So this top row feels like you with this Queen of Cups, and this second row feels like another person in this King of Cups energy. But it feels like you're very much matched. It feels like you both are trying to overcome past hardships and kind of like lead with love, like stand in that vibration. It feels like yeah, it just feels like heavy mirroring, like two separate people on the same path, like side by side kind of energy. But it doesn't feel like together, you know what I mean? It feels like there's a divide. It feels like these are separate energies and not like holding hands while going down the road, right? But like on two separate roads that are going in the same direction and doing the same thing, like same kind of healing, same kind of elevating, that kind of energy. Justice. Six of Pentacles in the reverse. Ten of Swords. The Fool. Nine of Swords and Temperance. Can I get one for Justice? Ace of Wands. Yeah, so it's like this is where you're headed. Like this is where you're going towards, this new beginning with the Ace of Wands and Justice. It's like there was like an injustice in the past, like an imbalance in energies, a non-reciprocal relationship, a traumatic experience, and like unfair treatment. There was something in your past that was putting you in an energy of like heartache and betrayal, and something that you were having to heal from. And it looks like this new path is is right in front of you, and you're going in the right direction to align with it. The Empress. Yeah, it's like you've learned your lessons, and you're kind of like settling into this energy of like peacefulness and excitement and joy for the future. It's like, you know, this past cycle, yeah, it brought in a lot of burdens with the Knight of Wands and the Star, yeah, and the Page of Cups and the Page of Swords and the Wheel of Fortune. It's like you're in this energy of like looking back, right? Of being grateful, of like you know, like just taking in the journey, like being appreciative of where you were like a year from now, like a year before, right? Like all the things that you have come through, like overcame, you know, how far you've come on your healing journey, on, you know, like your spiritual journey as well. It feels like you're finally resting into this place of like peace and enjoyment. You know, this past cycle feels very heavy, feels very toxic, draining, you know, something that was really hard to get away from, but it feels like you're finally coming out of that cycle, and you're headed straight towards this new beginning and this like happy, it feels like a youthful innocence. It feels like a brand new start, like a whole new beginning, in every sense, like completely starting over from scratch, and like you know, like starting a new life and starting like having a brand new outlook on life, kind of the feeling. Six of Cups, Two of Pentacles, King of Swords, and the Sun. Yeah, it's like an energy of 666 here. Nine of Pentacles and the Empress, or excuse me, the Emperor. It's like people from your past. I just said the Nine of Pentacles too. I lost it. I mean the Nine of Cups. But so it's like, you know, people who don't want to do the work on themselves, right? People who don't want to evolve, people who don't want to put any effort into doing better, they are stuck. They're stuck in energy of like grasping onto the people that are elevating, like trying to pull them back down, trying to get in their way, trying to cause conflict, because that's the only thing that they have. They only have conflict. That's their comfort zone, because they don't want to do the work that's uncomfortable on themselves. They want to bring others down, so the focus remains on other people and not on themselves, right? So that's the energy that's kind of like lurking in the background. It's like people are trying to like interject themselves into your path, but it doesn't even make any sense, because you're not on the same timelines. It's you guys are not aligned anymore. They're extremely low vibrational, you're extremely high vibrational, and I mean, it's just like silly. It just doesn't even matter. It's like, no matter what these people are going to try to do, you're too elevated for this. It's like a fly. I just keep seeing this fly, like like trying to hit a person, and the person just like swatting it away in like an annoyance, right? But it's not like ruining their day. It's not getting in their way. It's not stopping them from doing whatever they were doing. It's just annoying, right? And it's like, you know, it doesn't matter. It's just, they're annoying, yes, but they don't matter. You know, you're on path. You're doing an amazing job, and yeah, I just feel like Spirit's really proud of you. Like, the message is just to stay the course, right? Like, you know, keep putting in the effort. Yeah, the Chariot, just keep moving forward, and the Magician, and your manifestations are coming in. Yes, it takes time. Yes, there's annoyances. You know, yes, maybe there's some blockages that come up from these people in the past, but at the end of the day, you know that Spirit is working for you, and it doesn't matter what these people are trying to do. Your path, I just see like Dorothy and the Wizard of Oz, like the Yellow Brick Road. I just see like them skipping along, like happy, and you know, all the opposition trying to come in to stop them from getting where they're going. But you know, it doesn't matter. they're still going to get where they're needing to go, right? They're just following the yellow brick road. They're having a good time. Yeah, and the devil's in the background, but like I said, it doesn't matter. Let's see. Anything else? That's too many. Anything else? Eight of Swords. What is this Eight of Swords? The Lovers. The Eight of Pentacles, the 88. And the Moon. This is giving a very frustrated energy, like with this Eight of Swords. You know, like the Eight of Swords is kind of like in your head, like a mental prison, you know, thinking about things that are just kind of like stressing you out. And it feels like, so with the Eight of Pentacles and the Moon, it feels like heavy divine timing, right? Hermit, opportunity, Queen of Wands, Queen of Wands, Knight of Cups, King of Wands, and the Knight of Pentacles, and the Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, so like I was saying, with the Eight of Pentacles and the Moon, it feels like heavy divine timing. And this feels kind of like your energy, where it's like a frustrated, you know, like a frustration, because it's like, you know, that this amazing relationship is the next step, right? You know that this is coming in for you, you know that Spirit's trying to align you with this, but it's like frustrating, right? Because you know it's coming and it hasn't come yet. So it's kind of like, you know, like, when is it gonna come, that kind of thing. But it's, you know, it's also one of those things where we can't force it, right? It's like, the more you put your attention on it not being there, the further it pushes it away, which I totally get it. Like, that's the most frustrating thing ever, right? Like, you want it so bad, but then you're like, okay, well, if I have to stop thinking about it. So I feel like you're seeing a lot of signs about somebody. I feel like, you know, like synchronicities, angel numbers, you know, that kind of thing. Maybe you're seeing somebody's name that you, you know, that you have a, that you're waiting for to come in, or, you know, whatever the case may be. But I feel like, I just feel like you're really frustrated, and I totally get it. And, you know, divine timing is kind of hard to hear, but it's also one of those things when we're on our spiritual journey that we, it's like, you know, it's hard to stay hopeful sometimes, right? But at the end of the day, we know that Spirit has our back. We know that we have to just kind of like stay on path and do our best. And, you know, the reason it's taken so much time is because Spirit wants you to be with the right person, right? Like, maybe we have an idea of who we want to be with, and Spirit knows the behind the scenes, right? And we don't know the behind the scenes because we're not privy to it. So, you know, somebody might look good on the outside, and somebody might look good, you know, your intuition might be telling you that somebody might be good on the inside, but maybe there's a part of that person that hasn't healed enough, even though they present themselves in a way that they might seem to be healed. And Spirit knows that, right? So it's like, you know, you kind of just have to keep the faith, right? Yeah, and Spirit has your best interests in mind. They know your hopes, they know your desires, they know your wishes, and even though it's taken a long time, they want you to know that it is coming, with the Ace of Pentacles, that it is coming in, and the Three of Pentacles. It is coming in for you, and it's going to be, you know, everything you've ever wished for. It has to be at the right time, right? So let's get you an oracle. Can I get one for my viewer, please? Oops. The High Priestess. The High Priestess. The amazing High Priestess, luxuriating in a clawfoot tub, enjoying her nighttime ritual, is the ultimate symbol of self-care. Your message: are you getting lost in the weeds, literally and figuratively? What lights you up? Because it's time to focus on what gives you a high and tune out the rest. This card is here to remind you to nurture what brings you joy and let go of the rest. This is your time to fine-tune your goals and rekindle your passions. Yeah, and that's kind of the message, right? Like, we know that things take time because we're on our spiritual path, right? We know that things can't, just because we want it doesn't mean it's ready, right? And we know and we can feel that it's on its way, which, you know, it's hard because you get excited and you know it's coming, but you don't know the time, so then that causes some anxiety, you know? So Spirit wants you to rest easy. Spirit wants you to take the time to nurture your inner joy, you know, nurture your passions, you know, get outside, connect with nature, you know, and just remember that those things that you want, they are coming in because it's part of your destiny. You know, you're deserving of those things. You've done the work. You have worked very hard this entire time, and Spirit's going to reward you for that. So, you know, just keep the faith and keep your vibes high, and you know, do it whatever brings you joy. Keep your heart full. So I hope that resonated for you. I hope that brings you some clarity, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.